You did all the coursework, you did your pitching, you've been following up on the program till now. You never, gave up, you never despaired. Um, the program has continued despite all the challenges, and you made it to this point. I want to congratulate you for being here. It's quite important that we Africans understand perseverance, consistency, and diligence. The money that we are going to give you may not be too big, but then it's a testament that we believe in what you're doing, and we know that what you're doing is going to serve, Africa as a continent and your country in particular. Before the final result is called and then you begin to do your celebration and all of that, I want you to today's pitching competition, which is the grand finale for the EDP for Africa Entrepreneurship Development Program for Africa in partnership with Voice on Africa and Sound Mind Buildup. So please stay tuned.
Young African leaders. Yele, 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 yele. Young African leaders.
My name remains Chibuike Ebujiem, the project lead for EDP for Africa. And the continental chair for Voice One Africa is also here with us, Dejo Gako, who is joining from the UK. And we have our judges lined up for today. And in just a minute, we will be introducing all of them to you. Our judges for today, amazing people from all over Africa. We have number one of them, Baba Jete. Baba Jete is a driven entrepreneur dedicated to creating meaningful solutions for poverty-related challenges. Known for his forward-thinking approach, he develops adaptable and impactful digital products designed to bring about positive change. As the founder and CEO of Gisco, Baba leads a skilled team of young Gambians providing tailored digital solutions to support government agencies, non-profit, and businesses in their digital transformation journeys. He also leads GQuiz, an e-learning initiative focused on closing educational gaps and providing learning outcomes to Gambian students. Baba, can you please greet the house? Welcome.
Thank you, Chibuke. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. It's good to be here. It's good to take part in this great initiative. Thank you, Chibuke, for having me.
Thank you, Baba. Baba is from the Gambia. The Gambia is one of the fastest growing, tech environment in Africa, where Baba comes from. So we have a representative from the Gambia. The next, we will introduce another judge in this room today, right? Are you ready? Are you ready for Irene Mase Zarono? Irene, please pardon me if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. So Irene is an accomplished entrepreneur specializing in agri-tech, which is focused on optimizing agricultural value chains through circular systems and efficient production methods. With an MBA in value chain and a certification in project management and Lean Six Sigma, Irene has both advanced skills in process improvement and operational efficiency in the agricultural sector. A 2024 Mandela Washington Fellow, she is deeply committed to innovation and sustainability in the startup ecosystem. And I beg to add, ecosystem in Africa. Irene's work exemplifies the intersection of impactful business practices and sustainable development, making her an expert in the field. Welcome, Irene. Irene is from Rwanda. Irene, can you please greet the house?
Yes, thank you very much, Ibuke. I love the introductions. And I look so forward to hearing what these entrepreneurs are going to tell us today. I'm so very much pleased to be here. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Irene. Thank you for being. So, participants, you can see the quality of people that are in the room. You don't want to take it for granted, right? You have people you can talk to even after this pitching competition. So the next, we're going to introduce the next judge that we have here today. Are you ready? If you're ready, I am ready. Tafazwa Makumbinde from Zimbabwe. So you notice that we have judges from all across Africa here in the room. Software developer, an entrepreneur technology startup that aims to revolutionize online trading by leveraging AI and algorithmic trading to automate strategies for trading the financial markets. Tafazwa is driven by a passion for empowering rural communities, particularly unemployed youth, with digital skills to unlock online income opportunities. You're welcome, Tafazwa from Zimbabwe. Please, can you greet the house?
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Chibuke, for the intro. I'm really excited to be a part of this. Let's get to it.
Thank you, Tafazwa from Zimbabwe. And we're going to be introducing the last but not the least from one of Africa's pride countries in Africa. And I hope you will be imagining where this judge is coming from. But don't be disturbed. We are going to give you the introduction in a GV, if you don't mind. Just stay put. We have to take time to introduce this person from the pride of Africa. Madi Konelo from the Kingdom of Lesotho. Madi Konelo Ntwa is a dynamic entrepreneur with a passion for business development. As a 2024 Mandela Washington Fellow, under the leadership in business track, Madi Konelo fosters sustainable business practices in her business and community. Madi Konelo is also an alumna of the 2023 Academy for Women Entrepreneurs, where she gained the invaluable insight and skills that have propelled her career forward. With a Bachelor of Arts in Business and Entrepreneurship from the National University of Lesotho, Madi Konelo has a strong academic foundation that complements her practical experience. In addition to her formal education, she holds certificates from the Yali Network, which are fundamentals of starting and running a business, as well as design entrepreneurship. Madi Konelo is the founder and director of Moment Gift-Free, a business established in 2021 that specializes in creating memorable gifting experience for both individuals and corporates. Through this venture, she has demonstrated a keen ability to combine creativity with business acumen, making Moment Gift-Free a trusted name in the gift industry. Thank you, Madi Konelo, for finding time to be with us. Can you please greet the house?
Hello, Chibuke. Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be in this platform and I can't wait to hear the vibrant ideas, vibrant business ideas across Africa. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the moment we've been waiting for. If your friends have not joined the group, you can, speak to them, talk to them because we're about to start. If we have passed your number, it might be difficult or impossible to go. We're ready to start now. So if you can hear me, please indicate that you can hear me. I think some people are having challenges hearing me or something. If you can hear me, please, can you indicate?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
We can hear you, Chibuke.
Okay. So number one on our list is Aisha Bello Marafa. Isha's Cake and Confectionery. Are you on the room? Are you in the room? Can you? Oh, I think Aisha is having challenge coming on board. Olatunji Omolara, are you here?
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Olatunji, you have 5 minutes. I can hear you. You have 5 minutes to pitch.
Good morning. All right.
So based on the criteria that you're going to be judged with, you're going to be judged on your business problem, your solution, your size of the market, your competitive advantage, how the fund you're pitching for is going to help you in your business, how you're going to deploy it. And then we're going to judge you on your pitching creativity. All right. So you have the floor right now. This is 10:53. So by 10:57, your time is, or 10:50, that's at 11 o'clock, sorry. At 11 o'clock, your time is going to be up. Thank you. You have the floor right now. Do you need to share your screen or something? Anything I need to help you do?
Yes, I need to share my screen. I don't know how to do that right now. Okay.
Yeah, one of us is going to help you share your screen.
Let me present first. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you. I say, are you ready now?
Okay. Yes, I'm ready. My name is Olatunji Omolara Masurat. I'm from Nigeria, Oyo State precisely. I'm the founder of Morazone Design and Craft. So Morazone Design and Craft is a Nigeria luxury brand that designs and creates high-quality handbags, full bags, footwear, and other fashion accessories using leather and Nigeria fabrics like Ankara and Ashoke that inspire confidence in individuals and other fashion enthusiasts. So before I started Morazone Design and Craft, I'm a bag lover. I buy a lot of foreign handbags. So for a very short period of time, I will notice that the bags have started peeling off. The hardware broken, ripped off. So, and this happens to most of my friends too. That I saw it as a problem within the women in my society. So I decided to manufacture locally made handbags that reduce dependence on importation of foreign bags and also reduce the need for frequent replacement. So our initiative supports SDG1, that is no poverty, SDG 8, and SDG 9. So our business model, our customer segment is fashion enthusiasts, tech savvy, professionals, students, and women. So we go for exhibition centers to showcase our products. We have online sales, our work in store, and we are into partnership. So our achievements over the years, we produced over 5,000 bags for corporate clients like schools and their corporate bodies, students and women. We train more interns We partner with NGOs to train the students. Even in churches, we train the students to generate more revenue for the business. So we also sponsor an initiative by giving school bags at every summer vacation to vulnerable school people. So, and this also increased our revenue by 20% within the space of 2 years. So we have our unique selling point is excellent customer experience, excellent customer relation, and customization options. Our competitors are the leader bags and urban leaders. So in comparison to our competitors, we create unique, aesthetic, and authentic designs using software to design patterns and make back prototypes. So we are requesting for the sum of $100 to purchase electric cutting machine to increase our production capacity. So this grant we are seeking for will be a vital investment in the growth and development of our brand. And this grant will also promote African heritage, quality, and innovation of made in African products. Since Africa is hot at the moment, people are looking forward to buy African products to patronize African and to keep African heritage. Thank you, sir. Hello.
Hello, are you done, Omolara?
Yes, I'm done, sir. I'm done.
Okay. Judges, please, do we have any question for her before? Hello, judges, any question?
Hello, Omalara, and excuse me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry because in the beginning you were a bit inaudible, so I missed the part where you talked about the problem statement of your business. You were only very audible towards the end of your pitch. So could you please just give me a hint about what the problem of your business is?
The problem of our business is that we are creating a structured bag that will reduce dependence of importation of foreign bags. So here in Africa, I like myself, I love bags. I buy bags a lot. Before I started out my brand, so I used to notice this problem that before a very short period of time, the bag will be peeling off. The hardware will be broken. And this happened to many of my friends too. So and I decided to make our locally handbag that will reduce dependence on importation of foreign bags and also reduce the need for frequent replacement of bags. So that is the problem we are solving.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mary, are you okay?
Yes, I think I got it. So I would like to know, like, what is your target market for the bags?
Hello.
Omolara, you have a question to answer.
I didn't get that part, sir.
What's your target? What's your target for the bag?
Target market.
Yes.
Hello.
Your target
so our
market
target market
for the
are
bag.
like target market for the bag, like our
Yeah.
customer segment, right?
Which
So our
of
customer segment
are you
are the
targeting? Who are
women
your
who produce
targets? Which
handbags
people
for women.
are you targeting? Hello, Omolara, are you there? Omolara, can you hear me? Okay, hello everyone. If you can hear me, please indicate. It seems
No, you are very audible, Chibuke. You are.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think Omolara has been logged out by the internet. But that will be that for her. So Aisha is back. Aisha was here before. In fact, it was Aisha's slot that Omolara took because she was having network challenge also. So panel of judges, please let's make welcome Aisha Bello, Isha's Cake and Confectionery. Yeah. Aisha, you have the floor now. If you need to share your screen, please, the admin has requested that if you are finding it difficult to share your screen, you can send it to him. David, on your group or WhatsApp group, you can send it to him. But if you can share, please go ahead.
Okay, I should share the slide now.
No. If you can share your screen, just go ahead to be able to, have a grip.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. According to international survey by UNICEF, the survey reveals many young people in Nigeria are facing mental health challenges between the age of 15 to 25, as well as lack of skills and job opportunities, which result to stress, anxiety, overworried, nervous, and little interest in things. Isha's Cake and Confectionaries. Hello, everyone of Isha's Cake and Confectionery, where we convert elegant wedding cakes, birthday cakes, pastries, and food catering, which brings people together to connect, socialize, and celebrate special occasions with the aim to boost nutrition, promote health, reduce stress, and enhance happiness. What sets Isha's Cake and Confectionery apart is our strong alignment with the Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 1, 2, 3, and SDG 12. Our mission is to spread happiness and create unforgettable memory by providing quality and healthy products that exceed all expectations. Through a blend of knowledge, creativity, and determination, at Isha's Cake and Confectionery, we were able to train 1,000 youths online and 100 in person, contributing to poverty reduction and economic empowerment. Our target markets are families, grooms and bride looking for elegant wedding cakes and exceptional catering services, young people between the age of 18 to 35. However, we are facing some challenges due to the economic conditions in our country. We are unable to acquire essential equipment and tools, which will make our work easier and faster, and also help us to scale our operations. By getting these grants, it will help us to get more and more tools and equipment that will make our work easier and faster. We are asking for $300. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Judges, please, any question for her?
I do have a question for her, but before I ask her the question, Aisha, would you please repeat for me the story, the one you started with, because you were breaking, I couldn't get it right. Thank you.
Okay. According to international survey, UNICEF, the survey reveals that many young people in Nigeria are facing mental health challenges between the age of 15 to 25, as well as lack of skills and job opportunities, which results to stress, anxiety, overworried, anxious, and little interest in doing things. Isha's Cake and Confectionery comes in as a revolutionary, positioning as a champion for happiness and memories. Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha Bilomarafa. I'm the founder and CEO of Isha's Cake and Confectionery, where we convert ordinary flour, sugar, butter, and other ingredients into elegant wedding cakes, birthday cakes, pastries, and food catering, which brings people together to connect, socialize, and celebrate special occasions, with the aim to boost nutrition, reduce stress, promote health, and enhance happiness.
Thank you. That's good. So I would like to ask you, what does mental health have to do with bakery or your business?
Okay. Because of like I said, mental health, there are a lot of young youths in Nigeria that are facing mental health issue. So it's due to stress, as a result of stress, overworried, and so cakes and like celebrations of birthdays and other celebration of special occasion, it helps to bring people together, share their memories with their families and loved ones, which will help them to reduce that stress and mental health issues.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Aisha. Who are your competitors?
Okay, my competitors are other local bakeries around Kaduna State. Like some bakers, those that do same business with me and all that.
And what's your unique value proposition? What sets you apart from those competitors?
What sets us apart is we have expertise in fondant, and we also do empower youths with the necessary skills to start their own businesses. Like our expertise in fondant makes us to stand out, because fondant decoration doesn't just is not just a decoration, it brings out the uniqueness and icon of a particular event, even without being told that this cake is for a particular event. For a particular event, by its appearance, you'll be able to know that the cake is really for a particular event.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, I can't hear anything. Is it the meeting is over, or there is something wrong with my internet, or there is no one speaking?
Yes, we can't hear anything.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I was on mute. I didn't know. So I said the next person to pitch will be Nice Nicholas. And you need to send your pitch deck to the group chat so that David can have access to it to share. If you cannot share it by yourself, but if you can, please go ahead to share your screen. You will be enabled. And then once your screen is set, you will be good to go.
Okay, I am sharing my screen. Good afternoon from this side. I'm from Tanzania, and it's the afternoon on this side of the Africa. So I will say good afternoon or rather good morning from wherever you are. So I'll start my pitch now. So a couple of months ago, I met a guy and I fell in love, and it was very beautiful in the beginning. Long romantic paragraphs to wake up to, frequent file delivery, mental love of my. Fortunately, a few months later, things started changing. Late replies to my calls, frequent fights, and I was losing it. But I decided to hold on, hoping that might get better with time. Until unfortunately, a few weeks later, he called me and said, "So I'm getting married in 2 days, and I'm done with you." My world crumbled. I couldn't study, sleep, or concentrate. And at that point, I was among the 12.5% of the global population that have. I knew I needed help, but I was not in the psychiatry department to get that help which I needed. So I stayed with my problem videos in developing countries with an attended mental health challenge. I kept on drowning day by day, and at some point I even thought it was worthless being alive. But luckily enough, my sister talked me into starting therapy. So one day on the course of treatment, I thought, how many more people out there just like me, scared of getting help because they'll be labeled as crazy? What if they're not just thinking about committing suicide and they're actually doing it? So I took out my phone and Googled the impact of mental challenges, and this is what I found. Trillions of money lost together with hundreds of thousands of lives. But while at it, I'm not watching my phone. Something about artificial intelligence and machine learning. And then I thought, how about using that same technology to make things better? Enabling people to remotely accept the burden of stigma by enhancing awareness on mental health. By using the same smart devices, since they're meditating at a very high rate in our setting. So all that summed up into a Kiliango application whose features resonate profoundly with all the aspects of my solution through a mental health education treasury, the Hazina for people to learn on mental health, teletherapy integration center for people to have model to accompany people in their mental health journeys, together with other bonus features including daily mood tracking, forums to interact and share experiences on mental health and automated services. So this is the total cost spent on mental health care from global to regional level. And with Africa making up about 20% of the global population, there's actually a very big step down of data between the African and global level, which might be properly explained by inadequacy of data and research, but also the tendency of handling most mental incidents traditionally, referring them to as witchcraft or digital retreat, but also in those areas where there's internet access. So sustainability of Akili Yangu will be ensured by revenue streams, including premium model, subscription fee, virtual consultation fee, partnerships with the corporate SMEs with the research institutions. Competitors both locally in Tanzania as well as globally as shown in the table. But what makes us stand apart the most is our mental health support system by our AI Nana, who is not only going to be a screening tool for mental health challenges, but be a companion in your mental health journey. Guide you in doing mental illness enhancing activities like breathing exercises, yoga, meditation, and journaling, and most importantly, enable you to access experts by using our platform. So these are achievements so far, and despite the winnings, we've also been able to gain support from different entities in Tanzania, including the Muhimbili University of Health and Allied Sciences, Muhimbili National Hospital, UN Global Compact, Innovate Ventures, together with the Tanzanian Startup Association, who have been working with us to build our MVP. So this is my team, which is made up of I, together with Petro, Godfrey, and Ignas. We have a cumulative experience of about 8 years and I've had the honor of working with different entities as shown in the lower part of the slide. That can be witnesses to the credibility and dedication we've had in our work. So we are asking for the grant of 100 USD to be able to move our MVP to attain product market fit, but also assistance in project partnerships as we plan to expand beyond Tanzania and mentorship as well. Feel free to contact us via the following the displayed link so that you can be able to learn more about and explore the ways you can collaborate and get partnership to reduce the burden of mental challenges in Africa in general. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I am done.
Thank you, nice Nicholas, for your presentation. Panel of judges, do we have any question for her?
Yes. Hello, nice.
Hi.
Could you please go back to the revenue stream and the market size?
Okay. Let me reshare, then I have stopped sharing. That is sorry. Here.
Yes, go back again. Yes, could you please okay, go back again, one more. There. Could you please no, for the next one.
This one.
The next
Or
slide.
this market.
Yes. Could you please explain to me this slide? The value proposition.
Okay, so the value proposition. Okay.
Yes.
So okay, so like I identified the main problems that we're facing in terms of mental space is lack of awareness on mental health. Next is fear of getting help because of the stigma that is around mental health, but also some people are not scared, but they don't know where to start to be able to get that care. So the features of the application are going to solve those problems, such that the mental health education treasury will be a platform for people to be able to learn about mental health. We are actually uploading articles which apply mental, not definition of depression, like mental distress in your 20s, or how to navigate relationships and breakups and the like. But also because of the stigma and the way people are scared of getting help physically concerning mental health issues, there's a virtual consultation platform, which is the teletherapy integration, where you're going to be able to have a scheduled session with your consultant or your clinician remotely at your comfortable space. But also because digital devices are not really that much widespread in our settings, there's also a call center for those who are not yet accessing digital devices to be able to call and ask on know-hows about mental health issues. But also the most important part is the AI support model that is going to be a companion in mental health channels. It's going to get you to be able to do mental wellness enhancing activities, but also will be the one that will be scheduling the sessions with the clinicians or therapists. So when you start using the application, you first interact with the AI, then depending on the level of the level and urgency of your problem, depending on the way he's going to assess it by using the mental health screening tools like PHQ-9, PSQ-5, or the audit and the like, is going to be able either to guide you in doing the mental wellness enhancing activities or channeling to be able to see a clinician. Also, there will be forum for people to meet and share experiences on mental health, to connect, and yes, but there will be anonymous support groups. So whatever you put as information in the application will be anonymous. That is your name and your profile picture, but in the records, you'll be having your actual details because you'll be taking your national identification number. So when you have a session, the clinician is when it's going to be able to access your real data, but the rest of the people that will be interacting within the application will not be having your real data. And the other point is the daily mood tracking, because for a mental disease to be diagnosed, there's a duration of time and the number of symptoms which have to be recurring for that duration of time. So because we are going to ask our user daily how they are feeling, we are going to be able to track maybe this person is feeling a low mood for maybe say 7 days straight, and for each diagnosed depression needs like 2 weeks straight. So in that part, when you see there's a repetitive of a negative feeling or a negative mood, we are going to intervene there itself, but by either suggesting some of the things that the AI has been able to pick from our user, maybe say the hobbies that the person has, but also suggesting things to do to be able to lift up that person's mood.
Thank you very much. So how do you plan to get the revenue from that? Selling. How's your sales?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is.
Okay, so that takes to this slide. So when you use the application, the mental education treasury will be fully accessible. But when you want to use the advanced features, including from the AI model, the rest of the features, to pay for a subscription fee, which is going to be 5,000 shillings once monthly. But also when you have the consultations by the application, you're also going to pay that either directly to us or via your insurance, for which you're looking for to partner with the insurance companies in our setting so that they can be able to cover that fee, just like the physical consultations you have at the mental institute. But also because we know that there are corporates and a lot of employees who are employers who are advocating for employee wellness, they're willing to pay GM fees and the likes for their workers. So we're also hoping to partner with them so that they can be able to pay Akili Yangu subscription fee for their employees so that they can be able to improve their mental wellness. But also we are looking forward to have packages that can have either the license for subscription together with a limited number of consultations that the employer can pay for the employee. Also, we are going to partner with research institutions so that they can put probes of their questionnaires or their surveys. So once someone's filled the questionnaire via a platform, they are going to pay us for each of the question or surveys filled. But also there are also activities that are ongoing in different parts of the world about mental health. Maybe someone wants to attend but cannot be able to attend physically, and we know that at least normal links that we have, maybe Zoom or Google, we mostly listen to the voice and we don't get to see what's happening. So we're also planning to have a service of enabling people to have an active participation in those kind of activities by using that's where the in-app sales of services and products is exemplified. So you pay to attend that, but also see actually what is going on in the actuality in that event. Yes, but the events are going to be, of course, mental focused. And once we expand enough, hopefully also going to start putting ads for companies who are dealing with products in terms of mental health, like maybe say they are making probiotics, which are going to maybe reduce anxiety or improve serotonin levels, reduce depression and the like.
Thank you very much. Now let's go to the team slide.
Okay.
All right. On your team, do you have a therapist or someone who's in counseling?
Okay, so for the part of to be the ones to be attending the patient, that's the reason why we have partnered with we're working with Muguri National Hospital, so that those clinicians who are enrolled there can be the ones who are attending to the patient. So we're just going to provide a platform for the clinicians to meet the patient, but we are not going to be the ones to attend the patients because we don't have that expertise. I'm a basic medical doctor graduate of this year, so I don't have the experts to be able to handle someone with a mental challenge. So we are not going to be the ones who are going to attend the clinician, but also we are looking forward to expand our team to include someone for sales and marketing as well as finance management, because so far I've been doing all of that myself since we are actually quite young and we don't have the finance to pay the people for those activities.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there any other question for me?
Yes, nice. What stage is your startup right now? Do you have MVP?
So we are actually finalizing the steps of building our MVP, and we will start piloting somewhere this November. Yes, but our timeline is to launch early next year. So we are finishing up with the MVP and we're going to start piloting somewhere in the next 2 weeks.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Okay, I also have a question.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to know what strategy you have in place to keep your subscribers engaged. How are you planning on retaining subscribers? Do you want them to just subscribe once off and then that's that, or you have a plan to keep them subscribed? Because most app businesses they struggle with retaining the user base. So what's your contingency plan when it comes to maintaining your subscribers, basically?
So for maintaining my subscribers, we are planning to regularly first for the features which are able to be updated. For example, the mental health education treasury, where we put our content on mental health, which are going to be actually either articles, podcasts, and animations. So we're planning to actually upload that on a regular basis of 2 to 3 weeks to keep the users engaged. But also, other than that, we are going to make sure that the services that they have with the clinicians are actually quite recommendable, that they can be able to to recommend other people. But also the forums that people are going to have, we actually are looking forward to building a community in those forums, not just for people to come and interact once and go, because they'll also be moderated by clinicians. So other than that, and building and make sure that the services they have are actually recommendable, we are going to build a community with the application. So with that and someone having a sense of belonging, I believe they will want to subscribe again and again and again.
Okay, I have another one, probably the last question. I wanted to know what data you're collecting and what privacy policies do you have for your app? How do the users know that their data is safe?
So,
and what data is it that you're collecting specifically?
okay, so for the data, we are actually using we are creating our data lamp in terms of other than using the materials which are already available in terms of mental health, including maybe the DSM-5 diagnostic criteria and the textbooks on mental health, which have basics on mental health, like the care plan. We're actually looking forward to sit down. We are not looking forward. We have actually started to have those meetings with the clinicians, psychologists, psychiatrists, and us to be able to put down our own database in terms of the common symptoms of mental incidents which are actually in Africa, because the way maybe say a Tanzanian presents with depression might be different from the way a Mzungu presents with depression. So what are the actual symptoms people actually present with at our setting, and how actually do they usually come about? Someone might come with just joint pain as an old man and you come down to depression. So we are looking forward to sit down and also be able to have a such of a guideline or of how the AI is supposed to navigate, other than just running the screening tools. But also we are at the stage of getting ethical clearance to be able to collect data from actual patients who are actually at an acute stage of mental illness. Maybe say someone has psychosis right now and that person is going to have tangentiality in their speech. Will ask something, they are going to reply to something else, or can have circumstantiality or the word salad and the like. So we want to be able to have the access to speak to actual patients and record what they are doing in speech and then transcribe that to text and maybe say and upload that to the application so that the AI can also be able to have an idea of tangentiality might be referred to psychosis, or word salad might be referred to psychosis and the like. So that's the kind of data that we are using. We are using to train the AI.
Okay, I think that would be all for now.
For me, if I could again, it's more of a recommendation. I've realized that
I forgot the question on the privacy policy. Okay, so in Tanzania we have there is I don't know what should I call it, an agreement. There's a form that you have to sign to be able to have authorization from the government to be able to do activities that involve collecting data from the people. But also the conversations with the application, the AI will be encrypted, as well as we are going to use a nationally available servers under the COSTECH, if you have ever heard of it, which is the Commission of Science and Technology in Tanzania. So that's a government server we are going to be using, which is going to be highly secured.
All right, thanks.
I would like to give you a recommendation, Nice.
Yeah.
I've realized that the currency you're presenting is Tanzanian currency.
Yeah.
For the future pitching, it would be better if you keep it in the USD, because it represents the value of your business than when it is in your local currency.
Yes, thank you. I forgot to change that. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Any other question?
Any other question? I think almost all the judges have asked you questions. Nice. So yeah, that's a good presentation there, Nice. And You did well to attract the attention of all the judges to be able to ask you one thing or the other. That's a good one there. So the next person we're going to have presenting is Rukiya Sadiq. Are you there?
Okay, good morning all. My name is Rukiya Sadiq. I'm the CEO of Zuri Integrated Farms and Agro-Allied Products. My business is into the cultivation of cereal crops as well as livestock farming. In years to come, many people will be exposed to farming. People will be able to grow and cultivate food crops right at the very comfort zone of their homes. The problem my business seeks to resolve is that of food insecurity, poverty, and hunger, high of unemployment in our society today, as well as to curb down malnourishment among children. Our solution, Zuri Integrated Farms, aims to support both and empower both the urban and rural communities in carrying out farming activities where they grow their crops right at their very backyard of their homes. And how will they do that? By we giving them the skills on how to carry out their farming activities at their backyard using polythene bags, sacks, and the rest, due to the issue of insecurity in the country that has made people unable to visit their farmlands, and has really caused a high cost of living and a rate of food insecurity. With this initiative, the issue of food insecurity can be curbed down if people can be able to carry out their farming activities at their very comfort of their homes, that's at their backyards, either using the sack method or the polythene bags. The social impact has to do with the redistribution of wealth and income. Are you with me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
All right. Its social impact has to do with the redistribution of wealth and income, eradication of poverty and hunger, and creation of job opportunity to both literate and illiterate in our society today through skill acquisition programs and trainings. Our target market are the households, the individual, and the people in the geographic and demographic region. Our unique value proposition has to do with the effort we put above and beyond in meeting the quest of our customer satisfaction. Our consistency and reliability, product quality, and its affordability makes us unique and outstanding. Our market, our unit sales price as of last year when we commenced the business, able to harvest 25 bags of maize, which was sold at 40,000 naira each after harvesting. So for that season, we weren't able to make enough money as far. It's just a startup business. We're just new into the business. So it's just $1 million. We're able to just make $1 million naira as our total profit. Then we are expecting by 2030, we should increase our revenue by 20%. So these are the projections. Okay, sorry, I know with my slides. So investing in my project will help me expand my business and increase my productivity. Purchase of more farming tools and equipment, as well as employ more labor and higher external factors that can influence the growth and success of my business. So I'll be needing like $20,000 to be able to carry out these activities. Permit me to break it down in figures. So for $5,000, I should be able to buy more equipment, like buying of more equipment and also empowering of the urban and rural women with the necessary farming equipment they need. So for the other $5,000, I'll be able to like hire external factors that can like influence my business. So that's, I can be able to pay them, and like I'll be able to go for more trainings on more mentorship on how to go about my business. And the $5,000 will be going for other miscellaneous, like buying of more more equipment, like gadgets that we can use to detect if we are going into the real farming. If we can have this AI equipment that can able to detect if these like there are factors that are trying to hinder the activities in the farming, how we can be able to detect if a problem is about to happen in the farm. Anywhere we are, we can be able to detect that. So I'm trying to see if I can get such I don't know how to put it here, but it's like an AI technology that can be able to detect what is happening in my farm. If I'm like in Lagos today and my farm is in Toro local government, if I can get this facility that can be able to detect what is happening in that farm, even without me being in Toro, but as I'm in Lagos, I'm able to know what is actually happening in the farm. So that's what I want to use the $5,000 for. And the last $5,000, I'm going to use it to like, is not I'll just keep it in the bank for any other, like if there is any issues I can resolve with. So that won't be spent. It will be kept in the account for other activities. So that's basically, so that was why I demanded for $20,000. Thank you.
Okay, are you done? Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, so maybe I will start to ask you the question before the other judges comes on board. Rukiaya, do you know how much if you win, do you know how much you're going to get as a grant?
Right now, I don't know actually how much is the grant for the grant winner. So I don't know how much is it like. I don't know how much is it.
Don't think it's a good one for Hello, judges. Please, any question for her?
Hello, Sadiq. Thank you so much for your presentation. I have a question.
Okay.
As we are all aware of the climate change, I want to know if it ever affects you, like you sometimes have challenges in your business, in your farming business, as opposed to climate change, and how do you overcome such challenges?
Okay. Like I said, it's a startup business. So like we all know, we have the issue of land degradation. And how do I tackle the issue of land degradation? Land degradation can be tackled. For instance, if you know that this land, this very land won't suit plantation of rice, so you try testing either soya beans or beans And secondly, we also go into what we call drainage farming. And that is another thing we also want to use the grant for. If at all we can secure this grant, we are also going to go into drainage farming. Like I said, the business is barely a year. It's just a year old. So we are still trying to put things in order. So we still need an expert and coaches that will put us through on all this.
Okay, thank you so much and all the best in your startup business. Do you have any idea how you're going to stand out from the competition? Because now in Africa, everybody wants to be a farmer. So you should really prepare. How are you going to stand out from the rest of the competitors?
Okay, like I said, our consistency and reliability, we go out for our customers, makes us unique and outstanding compared to others. For instance, if our customers want to buy like rice from us, and if we don't have the rice, we go out there to get the rice for them. We go all out for them. So we are consistent and reliable for our customers at all times. So we always make sure that we satisfy our customers' needs and wants at any given point in time.
All right, thank you.
Okay, do you have any other questions from any of the judges before we go ahead? Any other question? So the next participant will be, just 1 minute, will be Tolutope Adedini. Tolutope Adedini. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell us your
Good
name,
morning.
tell us your country, and then your business name, and you go straight to the point.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adedini Solomon Tolulope, and I'm the CEO of So Unique Green Resources. So in the year 2022, my aunt suddenly fell sick, and on rushing out to the hospital, she was diagnosed with lung cancer. Being an inquisitive person, I wanted to find out how she could have contacted the lung cancer. Then the doctor asked me what she does for a living. I told the doctor that she fries bean cake, which is akara in our local dialect. And the doctor asked me which energy source does she use to fry the bean cake. The doctor told me that I told the doctor that she used a wood charcoal to fry the bean cake. And then the doctor asked me how many years has she been frying bean cake. And I told her she has been doing it more than 15 years because that's what she used to train all her children. Now, the doctor said that she should have contacted the lung cancer because of the smokes that comes out of the wood charcoal, which she has been inhaling over the years. And then eventually I lost my aunt to the lung cancer. And this was what led me to produce an alternative energy source called charcoal briquette. So what we basically do in our organization is that we use agricultural waste such as rice husk, we use agricultural waste such as rice husk, sugarcane garbage, municipal waste such as sawdust, and domestic waste such as palm shell to produce what we call charcoal briquette. Now, the reason why I produce this charcoal briquette is because, number one, it does not produce any form of smoke. That's the major reason why I produce the charcoal briquette. And so you don't run any risks of contacting any form of respiratory disease such as lung cancer. Another reason why I produce these charcoal briquettes is because it helps in protecting our our ecosystem. Now, we know that in Nigeria, more than 70% of the wood charcoal we use in cooking comes from the felling down of trees, and this has caused deforestation in Nigeria, especially in the northeast Nigeria, thereby leading to desertification. But with the use of this charcoal briquette, number one, wood felling, deforestation will be reduced drastically, and there will be no need of producing charcoal, or there will be no need of using wood charcoal as a source of cooking. Now, another reason why I produce this charcoal briquette is because it's relatively affordable. Now, in Nigeria, the government has virtually removed subsidy on all forms of energy in Nigeria. For example, now, a liter of kerosene costs about 1,200. A kilogram, a liter of the petroleum motor spirit right now, as at yesterday, is selling for about 1,300. A kilogram of the wood charcoal itself is going for about 900, 800 to 900 in Nigeria. But a kilogram of our charcoal briquette just sells for 600 naira. So it's relatively affordable compared to other energy source. Now, another reason why I produce this charcoal briquette is because it burns faster and it burns longer. Like a kilogram of that charcoal briquette can be used to cook for good 7 hours non-stop without you having any issue. And this has already been tested because we have taken our product to so many people. Now, one of our attraction is that, please, can you take the slides to traction? One of our attraction is that we've been able to create awareness about our product in Northeast Nigeria. We've been able to sell, give our products to the IDP camps. We have Adamawa IDP camps. We've gone to Gombe IDP camps, and we've created awareness about the product. And they like the product, and they're already using the product already. Already, our target market include non-governmental organizations, tertiary institutions such as universities, polytechnics, monotechnics, secondary schools, religious institutions such as churches and mosques, NGOs, non-governmental organizations, government parastatals, and we've taken our products to all these places. Already, over 100,000 households have started using our product, and we also have business customers such as Ashaka Cement. Ashaka Cement usually order for about 2 tons of our product every year for their production. And then we also have some other POP cement companies also makes demand for our products. Now, the reason we are seeking $100 to be able to penetrate and to be able to increase our production capacity. Currently, we produce about 10 tons per annum. So with the $100, we can be able to increase our production capacity by additional 1 to making it 11 tons per annum. And this will help us to penetrate other IDP internally displaced persons camp in the northeast region of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, Tolutebe, for your presentation. This is amazing. The fact that you are into helping to keep our forests safe. I want to ask, how much is your product? What's the cost of a set of your product? How much is it?
Okay, a kilogram of charcoal briquettes, we sell it for 600 naira. Now, the cost of production of 1 kilogram is just 350 because most of the products we use to produce are just waste products, like sawdust. We usually get sawdust from our local carpenters in Nigeria. So we use rice husk. We have the Kebbi Farming Association in Kebbi State. We have a partnership with them. So anytime they harvest their product, they usually give us the husk. We pay a little amount for the waste product. Then we use sugarcane cabbage to produce it, which we get from Gombe State, because they have a sugarcane farming association there. So we partner with them. So with the association. So once they are done with their harvesting, they supply us with some of their sugarcane garbage.
Okay. When you use all of these, you put it in a form that it is now burning like the way charcoal burns, right?
Yes.
Okay. So over to you, other judges. Do you have a question to ask? Hello.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
I would like to know his competition.
Ma, come again, ma.
Your competition.
Okay. My competition. Please.
Progress.
Who is using it?
Okay, my competition includes Green Charcoal Nigeria Limited. They are a Nigerian enterprise based in Gombe State. They are also into charcoal production. They are a local manufacturer. Then we have direct competitors and we have indirect competitors. Our direct competitors are the local manufacturers of charcoal briquettes, such as Aruna Enterprises, Green Charcoal Nigeria, and then our indirect competitors include other energy source providers, such as Total Energy, that are into the production of domestic cooking gas. They sell and distribute domestic cooking gas in Nigeria. We have Owando PLC. Those are our indirect competitors.
Thanks. I'd like to know, have you already started operations? If yes, have you already made some?
Yes, we started production. We started in the first year of our production. In the first year, we produced about 5 tons of charcoal briquettes. So in the second year, we produced 10 tons of charcoal briquettes. We were able to increase our production capacity to 10 tons. To 10 tons. So this helps us to like penetrate all the rural areas in Nigeria, because most of the people that use these charcoal briquettes are low income earner and middle income earner in Nigeria. The people that live in the rural areas are mainly government workers that cannot afford the high cost of kerosene, because right now the federal government of Nigeria has totally removed subsidy from kerosene, from diesel, and from petroleum motor spirit. So there's no form of subsidy. So, and this has helped us to like make our product gain more awareness, because as the energy cost, the alternative energy cost is increasing, we are able to penetrate them, then introduce our own energy to our own products to them, which they've embraced, because it's relatively cheaper compared to other alternative energy source.
Okay.
How will you use the funds that you're going to get the grant?
Come again, ma.
How will you use the grant that you receive if you receive it?
How will I
How will you
use
use
the
the funds?
grant?
Yes.
Please, the network is bad. How will I use the grant if I'm giving it?
Yes.
Okay, so I know the grant is not much, $100. So if you are converting $100 to our Nigerian naira, that should be around 200,000. That's around 200,000 naira, because I think a dollar is about 1.7 in naira. So it's not even up to 200,000. But what we'll do is that the grant will help us to increase our awareness. What we are going to do is to do more marketing on the product. So maybe we'll do some Google ads, then we'll penetrate, we'll do some social media marketing too. Then mainly we are going to use the money to support low income earners that cannot afford the stove, because there's a stove for the charcoal, and the stove is a little bit expensive. We said it costs about 8,000 naira for the stove. So we are going to maybe bring down the price of the stove and then use it to support the low income earners, especially the internally displaced people in Nigeria. Instead of selling it for 8,000, we can sell it to them for 5,000 naira or 4,000 naira to them.
Well, thank you.
Any other question?
Okay. In the absence of
Hello.
any other question, any question?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, Madi, please go ahead.
Yes. I felt an emotional connection to your story in the beginning, and I'm sorry you lost your aunt due to that. I would like to know, it's your market. Sorry, how do I put this? How do you maintain having clients just because something happened to your aunt? Do your customers really relate to your story or to your product? What is the traction? What is the feedback towards your product?
Okay, how is the feedback towards my product? Okay, right now in Nigeria, the number one, the high cost of living in Nigeria is so high. The inflation rate is about 34 to 35% in Nigeria. And mainly, most of the thing causing the inflation is, number one, the price of energy and the price of food. The price of food has skyrocketed, and the energy price has also skyrocketed. As at yesterday, the fuel price was increased to about 1,300, which also affects the other energy sources such as kerosene and wood charcoal, because energy actually dictates the economy of Nigeria as at now. So right now, the feedback for my product is that, number one, it is being embraced by the Nigerian citizens. Why? Because it's affordable, and secondly, it burns longer. Like a kilogram of that charcoal briquette, you can use it to cook for 7 straight hours. Anything you want to cook, rice, boil water, beans, whatever you want to cook. So the Nigerian citizens are happy that there's an alternative energy source they can go to. So there's no they can go to and use. So the feedback has been so amazing that there is a high demand for the product right now. Right now, as at this year alone, we've sold about 15 tons of the product in this year alone. So So there is a high demand for the product because of the high cost of energy sources in Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. One last question, please. Don't you have challenges with it, like impacting the weather and the ozone layers? Like, do you have any challenges in trying to combat that?
Okay, so the only challenge we have was early this year, we were having challenge of getting our raw materials. And that was because last year, most of the farmers, because of the insecurity crisis in Nigeria, because the Boko Haram, the kidnapping, there was a lot of kidnapping last year in Nigeria. So most of the farmers couldn't go to the farm. They couldn't go to the farm. And so because we depend so much on the farmers for our waste products, we find it difficult to get some of our raw materials which we use for production. But we were able to source from the southern part of the Nigeria, though it was mainly the northern part of Nigeria that had security issue. So the southern part of the Nigeria, we were able to form a partnership with their association there, and we are able to get some of the raw materials we used in production. So the main challenge was sourcing our raw materials. That was what we encountered early this year, and which we were able to resolve.
Oh, all right, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will be heading to the next who is ready to pitch now.
I'm here. Abiodun is ready.
Okay, can you share your screen? Do you have your pitch? Or you want the admin to help you do that?
Okay, I have it here.
Okay, share your screen and then fire down. All the judges are still on seats.
Okay. I don't know. Am I online now?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Abiodun Adeyemi. I'm actually pitching from Benin City, Edo State. I want to appreciate you for the privilege that you've given me here. All right, let me quickly go through what I have here. I started this organization in 2022. I was actually providing services, helping small business owners to be able to transition to renewable energy. I am the founder of Telmax Renewable Energy Enterprise. We are actually, hello? Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay, so I'm actually the founder of Telmax Renewable Energy Enterprise. Our enterprise is actually into solar, wind, biofuel, raindrop, and other innovative technology that will help small business owners to be able to transition to renewable energy that is environmentally friendly. Something happened some time ago. I was about relaxing myself at a shop. So the woman that actually had that shop, she was really sad, and I tried to find out what was happening. And actually, for about 7 days stretch, there had not been PHC, that's NEPA lights that we use in Nigeria for the past 7 days. And everything she had in her fridge, the perishable items like fishes and other things that were inside her fridge, everything got spoiled. So I began to think about it. And this is one of the reasons why some of these small business owners, probably they are on loan, they will not be able to meet up with their loan when they experience losses like this. So as a result of this, we brought up a solution for small business owners. So Telmax Renewable Energies Enterprise is a cutting-edge company. We are dedicated to providing sustainable, efficient, and innovative energy solutions. And our focus is actually to harness all renewable energy sources to help power small businesses such that they can increase their profitability and minimize losses, especially losses that has to do with post-harvest losses. And our goal is to drive a transition from traditional fossil fuels, such as petrol. We all know the impact of these petroleum fossil fuels, what they are doing to us globally, and even in Nigeria currently. So we are trying to help them to transition to renewable alternatives that can help them contribute to a very wonderful and good environment for everybody. Now, our products, we have multiple renewable energy solutions for small businesses and homes. For instance, we're bringing in a new technology because we understand this industry. And currently, Nigeria as a country is focused on solar energy. And during rainy season, or when there is no sunshine, definitely the solar energy have a lot of issues. So we recently brought up an innovative technology that is called raindrop electricity generation modules. Now, what we have in mind at this point is actually a continuous energy supply for small business owners. So we have other sources of energy we're working on, like the wind and the biomass. The idea of all our products is to see how we can synergize and have a hybrid system, such that when there is no sun, you will not have any excuse to say there is no electricity for you. So you can have alternative to your business. Now, the problem we're solving the problem of rising energy costs for small businesses. Currently, about 13 times, we have a collapse in the energy grid. And recently as well, the government increased the electricity generation tariff. And this is we're actually passing through a serious situation in Nigeria currently. And we felt if you are on renewable energy, you are going to cut down enormous cost and increase profitability. Environmental impact as well these are some of the issues. Currently, this year the rain was really to start, and this really affected productivity of food, led to food insecurity, and as a result of the inflation as well. Yeah, there is inflation, but it's not even enough food for to go because of this global environmental impact we're having from fossil fuels. Then we have irregular power supply, just like the story I told you. 8 days straight, like in the north currently, they are passing through a lot. You can imagine for the past 13 days that they have been facing electricity outage. A lot of business definitely would have experienced losses. So these are some of the things we're trying to solve here, some of the problems we're trying to solve. Now, there is a big gap in the industry. And currently, Nigeria is a population of 200 million people. Hello? Hello?
We are listening to you.
So Nigeria has a population of 200 plus million. And by 2050, we're still talking about Nigeria is going to be increasing to about 400 million. Now, currently, according to statistics by the NERC, that is actually regulating energy industry in Nigeria, about 98 million Nigerians lack access to energy supply. And within this 98 million, definitely we are having small businesses that are heavily being impacted by all this lack of enough energy supply to power their business. As you can see from here, we have the current generation. Nigeria is expected to produce above 12,000 megawatts, but currently Nigeria is supplying 4,500 megawatts. And this is not just enough to go around and help small business owners. So we have different solutions, and we have solar energies that are tailored to small businesses. This very one that I'm actually pointing hard is the one we are targeting. It's called solar generator. At least for small business owners, for them to be able to power their freezers, for them to be able to power their fridges, those things that are important in the business that can be powered. And that is why we're bringing this very solar generator. It's very portable. You can move it even to your homes when you close from the shop, because definitely you can't be in the shop 24 hours and all those. Then we have a low initial upfront cost. One of the intimidating challenge to small business owners is the upfront cost that you need to start a solar installation. So we have actually looked into this, and we brought up a lot of solutions for this high upfront cost so that we can bring it very low. We have instrumental payment for small businesses. We have lease to own, and we also have pay gradually. The pay gradually has to do with us trying to help you map your business. And we know that there are some businesses that are actually seasonal businesses. So we look at that stage of your business where you can generate a very high income. And as at that particular stage or month, we make sure that the loan your repayments at that point can be higher than every other days where you are not generating much income. So that is what our page is all about. We're also talking about energy efficiency. A lot of people need an education on how to use energy. People don't really have the idea of how to cost down energies. So we are bringing down energy efficiencies to small business owners. We also have consultation services that are tailored to help small business thrive and cut down costs. Our business model, our marketing strategy, and revenue streams are just what you have here. We actually B2C, business to consumer and business to business. And we also have our marketing strategy. We want to go on social media. We want to adopt door-to-door marketing. We want to initiate competitive pricing, also provide high quality installations to small businesses, because we understand that there are a lot of fake materials of solar or wherever in the market. And you can just imagine somebody that spent a lot. After 1 year, the whole thing is packing up. So we want to ensure that we provide high customer quality product to our clients. Then education, like we said, on renewable energy campaigns, talk to people on how to minimize reduce energy consumption. Then affordable cost. These are some of our marketing installation and maintenance, as well as energy consulting. Then we're also looking forward to recycling, which is one major aspect that is actually having a problem in the country, because a time is coming. All this installation, they're going to be losing their efficiency, the batteries and all those. How do we recycle them? So we're looking forward to that as well. Then we are also
Abiodun,
training more people.
You have 1 minute left, please.
All right, thank you, sir. So we have proposed values. Energy independency, promotes efficiency, sustainability, cost saving, innovation like our raindrop electricity generation. And our performance over the year is what we have here. In 2023, we're able to generate a revenue of 4.5 million, actually, from what we have been doing. This is a cumulative revenue. So 2024, we have actually increased that by 15%. And we are having this projection for the future. We believe that this industry is still new, and a lot of people, a lot of opportunities are still there. Then our things, I am actually the founder. I have experience about wind energy, solar energy, and finally, we're here today with ideas so that we can reach more for a grant support of $100 to be able to cover some part of our expenses like inventory and operating capital. We have a partner that has already given us opportunity, but they are saying we should raise, they are going to be giving us some inventories, but we should raise 5 million. And this is, they are already going to be giving us 15 million. That is payable as a credit loan, but they want us to have a deposit. So, and that is why we are going around applying for grants to see how we can scale up. Thank you very much. Hello.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you, Abiodun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to ask you, what is your competition?
Yeah, our contribution currently is we have raised
yeah, I think your competition, that's competition, not contribution.
Okay, our competition, definitely we have a very strong competition. Number one is the power holding company themselves, because they're already on ground, and it will be very difficult for a lot of people to see the benefit, except when we have enough evidences to prove that we are better off than power holding companies. And number two is that we have other competitors that are also doing renewable energy like us. And we believe that our own expertise and the consideration and our passion for small business owner definitely is going to be giving us that opportunity to be able to beat the competitors that are doing the same thing like us. Also, generators, owners, sellers, distributors, they also are competitors, because some people might want to be looking at the cost differences, but already we're handling that. So those are the competitors currently that we're having in the market.
What is your unique value proposition?
Yes, our unique value proposition actually comes from this is what we have here. For instance, we have the energy independence. Like, definitely in a situation that you don't have to depend on the government or the PCN to dictate for you how you run your business because of energy. I am a Nigerian. Sometimes you could just be waiting for lights to come before you could do something that is reasonable. So we are proposing energy independencies for small business owners so that they can efficiently run their business. And we're also promoting efficiency. That is the turnaround time for profit. Because you can imagine somebody that is selling minerals, and at the end of the day, you don't even have anything to power your minerals, and a customer comes around to say, I need a cold something, and you're telling them, no, the mineral is not cool. Definitely, you're going to be losing that particular customer. So we're also talking about cost savings, because petrol currently in this country is something else. And it will not be rational for somebody to start using petrol or diesel. There was a time I supervised an agricultural contract. And at the end of the day, the cost of diesel was just something else. I kept asking, how are we going to be having cheap food if the diesel is as expensive as this? So these are some of the issues. And we're also bringing innovation, like I said, 24 hours power supply. It doesn't have to do with sun alone. Raindrop technology is already available. And this is completely a new in Nigeria and in Africa. So it can help us to power and make sure when you're using solar, you have solar option, you have wind option, and at the same time, you have raindrop option. It means the climate or the weather is not going to be affecting your energy production. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question as well. You mentioned a very interesting concept, the one of raindrop electricity generation.
All right, sir.
It's quite interesting. I just wanted to know what kind of conversion technology are you using for raindrop electricity generation? Do you have like working prototypes that actually have been tested, and what are the numbers in terms of voltages and wattages? Is it an actually viable solution to power generation? Because it's a fairly new concept to me. So I just need you to shed more light in terms of the numbers, the voltages.
Yes, okay, thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Actually, this is a new concept. And when we started our research, we're actually trying to build from scratch. But surprisingly, when we started our research, we discovered that the modules to generate the electricity through raindrop is already existing. And that was really a shock. We didn't know. We were just bringing it as a concept that we want to develop. So in terms of the number of, now what we want to do is to import the already made modules. And these already made modules, when we bring them down, we can assemble them just like solar panels, because there's no way you can buy these things. So there is a need for us to assemble it. And that actually depends on the number of modules you are going to be putting together. Like I said, it's a tailored solution. So for instance, if you have a load of 3,000 watts to power, what we do is to get the number of modules that can achieve that goal for you. Then we construct it and ensure that that's power generation. So it's more or less, it's not that there is a fixed panel that is out there to determine the kind of power you're going to be generating. It is we that we're going to be tailoring that to achieve that goal. And mind you, we're not saying that somebody is going to only be relying on raindrop, because there are seasons that there won't be rains. So those seasons that you're having sunshine, definitely if you're supposed to install like 3 solar panels, we can advise you to combine it with what is it called, the raindrop model, so that during the rainy season, when the cloud is there and the panel is not generating enough electricity for storage, your raindrop module can be used. It has been tested and it is working very fine, sir.
Okay.
Hello, I have a question. Please tell me, how do
Okay,
you
ma'am.
educate, how do you educate and convince your potential customers about the benefits of switching to solar energy?
Yes, currently we don't actually have challenges on that aspect, because number one, we have done our feasibility study, like the woman I told you at the beginning of this presentation. After I saw that situation, I talked to her. I said, look, there is a solution. You people are always thinking that the solar installation is very expensive. It is not. It is because some people are into the market to make profit, but we have passion for businesses, the success of businesses. Because if the small businesses, like we know globally, that small businesses are actually the powerhouse of any country's growth. So after we spoke to them, they are always ready to get this solar generator, for instance. Like, oh, what you have said is something I really want to get, but I don't have the fund to do that. And that is why we bring all those options. So we have already gone to the market to physically interact with people. Currently, we have a lot of people that are waiting for us to bring these energy solutions to them, because most of them don't stay in their shop 24 hours. All what they just needed is the ability to power that their business refrigerator or wherever they are using to achieve profitability within be staying in their offices or in their shop. And the big mistake a lot of people are doing is somebody wants to power everything at the same time. So if you are going home, you can just plug only your refrigerator, and before the next morning, the refrigerator would have been cooled. And by the time you come in the morning, you can unplug it, and it's already frozen. Before that refrigerator will defrost. In fact, these are some of the lack of educations that business owners don't have. Before the energy refrigerator will defrost, at least you would have made enough sales. So, but in the country, which we call waste of energies, somebody will plug refrigerator and leave it. Even when that thing is frozen, they will still leave it like that and continue to waste energy. So these are some of the education and some of the things that a lot of them are really yearning. So, oh, we didn't know this is how to create. So with these ones, they are very ready to partner with us. They are very ready to learn more. And our own training on how to cut energy wastage is also one of the advantage that we are taking and that we have been telling them, and they are very much interested in adopting it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, everybody. Are we okay?
We are okay, Mr.
Okay, so all participants are to stick around this group, this Zoom meeting, until we reconverge from the WhatsApp group, where we're going to put together the scores, and then we know who the winners for today's pitching competition, which is the grand finale for the EDP for Africa Entrepreneurship Development Program for Africa, in partnership with Voice One Africa and Sound Mind Buildup. So please stay tuned. David, please mute all the microphone as we pay attention to the scores. Thank you. Judges, please, let's reconverge at the WhatsApp group. Thank you. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you for making it thus far to EDP for Africa cohort 2 in partnership with Voice One Africa and Sound Mind Buildup. It has not been easy. I know you know from the time you signed up for the program and a whole lot of controversies that came up while I was still in the US, and we tried to manage it till today. I want to congratulate you because you stayed true. You did all the coursework, you did your pitching, you know, you've been following up on the program till now. You never, you know, gave up. You never despaired. The program has continued despite all the challenges, and you made it to this point. I want to congratulate you for being here. It's quite important that we Africans understand perseverance, consistency, and diligence. The money that we are going to give you may not be too big, but then is a testament that we believe in what you're doing, and we know that what you're doing is going to serve, you know, Africa as a continent and your country in particular. Before the final result is called and then you begin to do your celebration and all of that, I want you to, okay, Tafi is here. Tafi, over to you. You can announce the results so that we can call it a day. This past one already.
Okay, do you need me to announce the tallies or just the names?
Just the names for now. Yeah, because we need to run.
Okay, so we have the 3. The first one is Adenini, the guy with the charcoal briquet. And then next we have Nice with the mental health app. And then lastly, we have Aisha with the cakes. In that order. Those 3 in that order.
Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners of this year's pitching competition. It's been a wonderful experience with you guys. And I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And please, all those that were mentioned, we need you to send in your full name, your full name, your company name, and your country to the group, and then for further you know, documentation as we go ahead. Thank you very much, everybody, for being around. Keep doing what you're doing, and I pray the sky will be your limit. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tusimameni vijana, tusimameni sasa. Benye hodari sana.